people, especially since I've noticed since we opened our restaurant over in Eastland, a lot of the youth have been coming in and they can't complete their full job applications. And that really began to worry me as well, because we start reading at a small age. We do sight words with our 2- and 3-year-olds at the daycare center. So I have high school kids, adults who don't know how to read and write. That really kind of, that bother my spirit. So I want to be able to birth something so that we can open up the door and the avenue to help people as far as learn how to read better and just to learn more. So our first speaker we want to have today is Dr. Amen. Michael Tull. Michael Van Tull. All right, so I'm going to read his bio. Michael Van Tull was born in a town called Ancon on the Panama Canal Zone in 1962 while his parents were serving as officers in the Salvation Army. In 1963, Michael's parents, Majors Fred and Eloise Van Tull, were transferred to the islands of Bermuda. In 1973, they moved to St. Louis, then on to Milwaukee. The family was transferred for the last time as a single unit to the city of Detroit in 1975. Michael was grateful to be naturalized as a U.S. citizen. He graduated from the electronics curriculum at Cass Technical High School in 1980 and married Brenda, a fellow Cass Tech, in 1988. They have one son who also attends Cass Tech. Missionary Hattie Humphrey, a well-known religious leader in Detroit, is credited with recognizing Michael's artistic talent of performance poetry and speaking skills. She asked him to join her popular Community Highlights radio program on WCHB as co-host. Michael has also hosted Speak On It on WLQB. Michael currently hosts the Michael Van Tull Show Sundays at 7:30 a.m. on the Detroit Praise Network, and I was happy to be a guest on there recently. In late 1999, Gospel Balladeer, a record producer, David Gold, signed Michael to a recording contract and publishing contract for his first published collection of poetry called Speak On It. Michael's poetry covers a range of topics, including travel, love, and inspiration. He performs his poem over jazz tracks, accompanied by a DJ or a live band. He is currently working on his second collection of poetry called The Red Brick Cafe. All right. After completing courses in economics at Wayne State University, my school as well, Michael was recruited by Comerica Bank, where he enjoyed a 20-year career in banking until joining Flagstar Bank in 2001. When Michael retired from banking 12 years later, he finished his career by managing the Berkeley, Birmingham, and Beverly Hills, Michigan branches of Flagstar Bank. Awesome. In 2014, Michael formed what is now Michigan Ocean Strategy Group, LLC, a public relations company that provides consulting services for businesses, public officials, and media. Michael cares about his community. He serves on the board of 5 foundations, including Franklin Wright Settlements, Inc., the James Tate Foundation for the Arts, Sow a Seed Youth Organization, Beacon Outreach Mission, and Agents of Hope. Ever since winning the Salvation Army of Stars Awards in 1987, Michael has directed his efforts at helping to improve the quality of life in Metro Detroit. Thank you. Let's give a round of applause to Mr. Michael.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Katrina, for inviting me. Sorry that was so long. I would have condensed it a little bit for here, but that's my standard bio. But I'm glad to be here. And when I was at the bank, I was not comfortable with just getting up every day, going to work, coming back home, and then get ready to get up the next day, go back to work, and come back home. To me, that wasn't fulfilling, and I don't think I was really making a difference in anybody's life. So, I grew up in a family that was involved with helping others, which is the Salvation Army. And so I learned that from my parents, and I see why, and I could see why we needed to help other people. And I learned it through the Salvation Army. And that's why I have been a part of a number of other organizations, including the organization that I lead now as chairman of the board for Franklin Wright Settlements. Franklin Wright Settlements is one of the largest nonprofits in Michigan and the oldest nonprofit that helps low and moderate income families, from infants to teens. They had the teen program. My son went on the teen tour, for college tour, a couple years ago. And seniors. So it's comprehensive, and they cover, all facets of the family. But if I would not have been successful in life if it wasn't for the lessons that I've learned in school and from reading, which is what Hoops for Books is all about. And it's so important because reading helps you to learn. Another thing about learning that helps you learn, traveling helps you learn, but you can travel by reading a book too. It takes you places. A book takes you on a trip. So that's another way that you can learn from reading. And it will help you, it sets you apart from those who just survive to those who thrive. And you can thrive in life if you start reading now. So that's why I feel that it's important to be here today, because I want to illustrate how important it is to read and to learn, and how the impact will have on your life going forward. It will have the greatest impact. So if you learn to read now, you learn all that you can, it will help you in the weeks, months, years to come. And it will set you apart and make you even more successful. You don't just want to get by, you want to thrive and to have a family and to be successful. And that's what Hoops to Books is all about. And I appreciate the invitation here today. And reading also helps you to be multi-talented and multifaceted. I heard someone say this morning about different, multiple streams of income. But that can happen by reading, because it will give you more knowledge. Reading gives you more knowledge. You can find out about whatever topic you want to find out about. Visit a library, visit a bookstore. Those are some of the favorite places. And get a book, sit down and read. Even if you don't buy the book, go to the library, go to the bookstore, grab a book,